Hello! How's everyone on this fine? What day is it? Thursday? The 11th of December. I am unfortunately reading No Getting Over You, which Darkstar made me do. Hey Sue, how you doing? How's life? I'm alright. I have some morphine that I'm going to take in a minute while I drink my hot chocolate. How are you? What are your plans for the day? Yes, I'm reading No Getting Over You, which is unfortunately an ogre monster romance because of Darkstar. So if you want to go and point fingers at someone, it's because of her. And Ven! It's both of them, actually. It's both of them. Before I then jump onto a horror Christmas reading, because this is only a small amount of pages, thank God. But yeah, how are you? How's life? How's things? What have you been up to? What are you reading? What are you doing in this sprint today? That's what I want to know. Okay, no plans really? No, no plans is a good plan. Nothing wrong with no plans at all. Anna! How you doing? How's life? How's things? What? How you doing? How's today been for you? What are your plans for the sprint? I have a hot chocolate. Oh! Also, my next door neighbour, Janet, lovely old lady that I help out with building things and look after her cats when she's on holiday, dropped off some stuff and a Christmas card that she made, so we're going to open that, and some stuff for Hello and Peanuts. Missing you in work. I miss work. I miss work a lot. The amount of stuff I've had to deal with here is fucking shocking, by the way, Anna. Absolutely shocking that I may go to jail for strangling my next door neighbour. The one who lives above me. Oh, that's a lovely little thing that she did. Let's have a look at this. Aww. How do you open this? Oh, it's a fold up one. Oh, that's well cool. Oh, so Janet likes to make cards, and she made this for me. Then it folds up. That's lovely. And then on the back, wishing you a very happy Christmas and a New Year 2026, Janet. Oh, say my Christmas wish of happiness to you is one of the very nice things and pleasant things to do on special Christmas blessings. For you this Christmas day are added up to the loving thought that are always sent your way. Merry Christmas. Oh, that's lovely. Bless her. Yeah, no, I missed that. Oh, I just broke. Uh-oh. I'll be reading The Wolf vs. Santa. It says it's a little Christmas mystery. Oh, you're gonna have to let me know about that for sure, Sue. Yeah. Let me give a little rundown of what's been happening with my neighbours as of late. Obviously, one of them I got arrested, and I'm going to court against him in January, which I need to book off at work. It's a very lovely card. I'll put a picture of it up. I'll take a picture and I'll put it up on the communities and the Discord and stuff, and on Facebook as well. I love it. The other card that I got is from another next door neighbour. She's called Carol. She's absolutely insane. She is unhinged. Everyone knows her because she's crazy. She just can't remember my name right, so I'm Noel. I've been Noel to her for the past 12 years. That's me checking you because he's in work and love this animation. Thank you. I can actually pet the cat and everything. Yeah. So I've got that to do. I need to book that off because I'm taking him to court because of everything. But there's also the fact that Friday she had some drug people come round and she wasn't answering the door to them, right? And they kept banging. I've got recordings of it. They kept banging and they wouldn't go away. Happy smutness. Yes, happy smutness, Ben. How are you doing? How's work going, by the way? So he was banging on the door, getting louder and louder for like 10 minutes straight. So I ended up storming outside my front door and just having a go at him. And then words were exchanged where we nearly got into a physical alteration. And I was like, fucking try it. Thanks for checking on it, Anna. Thanks, Ben. Thanks. Appreciate that. So I need to report that. But also, every day for the past 2 weeks, she's been having parties from 10 PM onwards until around 6 to 8 in the morning. And on Monday at 1:30 in the morning, it was quiet. I was actually asleep for once. because I had taken some pain meds, and I was like, oh, I'm asleep, I'm in the land of slumber, and someone brought a drill to a door at 2:30 in the morning, and they decided to have a party, and they've been doing it. Having a good day, everything's going well, unlike somebody not booking. Poo-poo, I forgot again. I'll do it on the sprint, on the first sprint. But let me just open these for... She said she got some stuff for Peanut and Milo. No, Milo, you can't... I can't even undo the rope, bud. We're both screwed. Let's see which one's which. I will book that off, I promise. But my flat's going to be fitted with sound recording devices. Drama at any time. I think this is for you, Milo. It's squeaking, Milo. Do you want to open it? He's thinking about it. But yeah, for real. Take it, go on. Open it, look. Oh, there we go. You can have this one early. But yeah, I will sort that out. Oh, what's this, Baba? This is going to be the bane of my existence. It's a rubber chicken. Here you go, bud. Take it. But yeah, sometimes. Yeah, no, I will book that, sort that out in a minute. I will sort that out then, I promise. But yeah, right, I'm back to work as it's going smoothly. Enjoy your ogre. Message me when it's done so I can authorize it. I will message you. Oh, I'm going to go away with it now. These are going to be treats for me. But I will. But yeah, no, you can't drop it and come for these, because these are for Peanut Bud. No chance. No chance. But yes. Frickin' monster smut. Just what I need for Christmas. Frickin' hell. Anna, I know who is my secret Santa. Leon is my secret Santa, by the way. But yeah, let me read the blurb for what I'm reading. Unfortunately. No getting over you. How many pages is this? I believe it's not a lot before we dive into this. So do I. God, what am I gonna do? I hope... Listen, right. Not what I expected. I just don't know who's got you. That's the only thing. That's what I need to find out. Is who's got you. Fun times, fun times. Jesus Christ. Still can't figure out who's mine. Seriously, same. I don't know who's got you either. I really don't. I really don't. Everything's running a little bit slowly today. My Goodreads isn't working. Kindle. Because I'm reading it on the Kindle, I don't have the physical book. Any type of these books, by the way, that are to do with this type of stuff, I don't get the physical. I always get it on Kindle so that I don't have to have it on my shelf and be, you know, mortified by it. Right, so it is 81 pages, this book, so I'll get through it pretty fast. Fingers crossed I just breeze through it. So it says, this is the blurb for the book, okay? This is the blurb. Why? You should be proud of it. I'm not proud of this one. This is the blurb, by the way, so get ready for this. I'm lost in him, consumed by him, knowing that he could snap me in half in a second, grind my bones to make his bread, thrills me more than it should. He could gobble me up in an instant. Lucky me, that he just wants to eat me out instead. Yay. This is what I'm reading. Lost on the Appalachian Trail, Jacqueline falls head over heels literally into an ogre's lair. She should be terrified of the enormous horned monster. Oh, he's got horns. Oh, it's an ogre with horns. Okay. But it turns out to be a surprisingly gentle green giant, and soon the fact that he and Jacqueline don't understand. Oh no, there's a language barrier in this as well. that Jacqueline, seeing the fact that he and Jacqueline don't understand each other no longer matters. Sure, he may be a monster, but he's also the best lover she's ever had. And there are definitely fates worse than spending the rest of your life in a thick Monster King's love cave. No, what am I reading? Abandoned by his clan. His name's Krug. Krug forms an instant bond with the strange surface creature who falls through his roof. But as much as he adores her, and as good as she makes him feel, he knows, oh, the blurb has got this. He knows cannot keep her, so there's already spelling mistakes and punctuation issues even on the blurb. For long, Krug will have to choose between his home and clan. That confused me because he was abandoned by his clan, but he apparently had to choose between his home and clan and the love of his life. Okay, so there's already a contradiction there. Right, okay. So, when I read, there's going to be weird facial expressions when I start reading this, because I'm going to be like, what the fuck am I reading, and what did that say? So, expect weird facial things to happen in my face. So, for the first sprint, it's 30 minutes reading, or whatever it is you're doing to be productive. You could be cleaning, doing washing, or something else productive. And then the timer will go off, and then we'll have a chat about everything that we've all done in that time. And I believe Saturday I will be streaming on Twitch a horror game, so expect very proud and lovely, high-pitched, manly screams. So that'll be an experience. A breakfast for me. Oh, nothing wrong with breakfast. I always forget about the time differences for us all. But to enjoy this. What are you having for breakfast, by the way, Sue? That's a good question for you. What is for breakfast? Before we dive into this monstrosity that I'm going to be reading while I hate some pain stuff. Oatmeal and coffee. Is it just plain oatmeal, or are you adding some other stuff to it? You can't go wrong with coffee. And not go wrong with coffee at all. But let's do this. Let's just dive into this, and I'll get my little notes to make notes ready for, so I can then complain about things to you all as what I read. So let's... God damn it, let's do this. Let's start this sprint. 30 minutes reading or being productive. It has cinnamon. See, love cinnamon. You can't go wrong with cinnamon. So absolutely pour that stuff in there. Or you're using cinnamon sticks. No, you should get cinnamon powder. Going to like the theatrics of cinnamon. Delicious. Very delicious. I've never really had brown sugar. I think it's healthier because it's not dyed. So all sugar, that's why it's dyed. Powder, okay, good. Just making sure. I once had something that had a cinnamon stick in it. I didn't know what it was because I tasted the cinnamon in what I was eating. I was like, oh, what's this? And I bit into it. That's when I learned what a cinnamon stick was. I was like, why is this in here? But let's just do this. 30 minutes of... And I'm going to mute myself and I'll be typing in chat and keeping up with people, so... Let's do this. I am 32% of the way through of this monstrosity at the side that I'm reading. I'm kind of traumatized already. I'm nearly 30 pages in. Thank God it's only 80 pages, I can say that already. But my God. I don't even know what to say about what I'm reading so far. There's really funny bits, honestly. It goes between the point of view between the ogre stopping by to hit that like, thank you, Molly, I appreciate it. I hope you are looking after yourself. But it's 2 point of view, so you got Jacqueline and what's he called? Krug? Anymore. Oh, Dark Star. I'm gonna have a word with you. And so thank you very much, and I appreciate it. Hello, how you doing? How's life? I'm reading a book that I made a deal with another booktuber, and this is the book that I said they picked, and I was like, sure, without thinking about it. I'm traumatized. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. They can't understand each other. Oh my God. So it's basically the point of view is them trying to understand each other while things are happening, and I don't know what to say. Let me wait. Okay, what page am I on? 26. Wait, let me just go back a little bit. I'm not even going to go into the description of what his ding dong is. But obviously he can't understand English, right? He can't understand it. But things are happening. Well, it's about to happen. And she says he doesn't understand the words, but she says what we class as fuck, right? But the way that it's worded for him is how he hears it, so it's F-U-K. So every time she speaks, everything's all jumbled, but you get the gist of what she's saying. And he's like, that word means something important. She said it while drinking from the rat skull, the skull of her mortal enemy, because he thought, because of how she panicked when he tried to give her water from a rat skull. He said, fuck, he was like, this is clearly her enemy of her kind. This is a great honor. So he's like, I believe it is her word for honor, because it's her, she said it when she drank from the skull of her mortal enemy. My heart swells at the possibility that she considers this an honor too. So he says the word fuck to her. I tell her, hoping it conveys everything I wish to tell her. So he's going, fuck. And she's just like, oh. I don't know what I'm reading. What is this? Oh, God. Let's see. I got to page 13 of 97. That's awesome. It's about a wolf shifter who works for the Child Protection Service. I love that. How's that going? Well, everyone just joined. Hi, Christina. There's so much that happens, and I've highlighted so much. I also want to just say, the end of his woohoo looks like a suction cup. I don't know what to say about that. There's just so much. There's been some really hilarious bits because it's just like a what the fuck is this? And I'm reading. It's been really funny. And then it's just the oh moment. I don't know. This is Dark Star's fault. It's like a normal woohoo then. No, not a normal woohoo. So this ogre is 10 feet tall, and his stomach hangs over his shorts. He's got 2 horns and two tusks. She's like 5 foot, so I don't know how the fuck that's gonna work. It's an ogre romance with a human. Just my woohoo then. Your woohoo doesn't have a suction cup with a fleshy face. Oh, what am I reading? Oh, Dark Star. We're gonna have issues. I'm just gonna at her in a second. Just be like, this is your fault that I'm reading this. No, you lies and slander, good sir. like a plunger. I don't know, that's where my mind instantly went though, Elmo. I'm in the same boat as you. I don't know, like, should I read the description to you of what it looks like? I'm gonna read it to you, because I need people to understand the trauma that I'm reading, okay? My throat closes as he unties his culottes, whatever it is, and lets them casually fall to the floor. His wah-wah is greenish like the rest of him, darker at the head like a human's, but not. It's rigid all the way down and narrower at the end, which is probably a good thing because the base bit is huge in proportion with the rest of him, and above the base there's something protruding slightly. It almost looks like a suction cup for the thick, fleshy base. Why is this happening to me? Why am I reading this? I'm having a breakdown. And of all the things that I've read... Bah! Bah! That's all I've got to say. And it's really hot in this jumper because I have the heating on, so I might change it to a shirt. At the base, oh no! I know! I think you should read. This is free on Kindle Unlimited. Did I get this free on Kindle Unlimited? I hope I did, because I better not have paid for this. It's 81 pages, right? I need someone else to read this, and then we could do a video on it and be like, what is this? A situation where fan art would be beneficial. It would be. It really would. Ah. It really, really would. Ah. I don't know what else to say about it, honestly. This is an experience. I'm gonna go and at Darkstar in Discord and be like, this is your fault. Let me do that now. What should I type? Darkstar. I can't spell ogre. Dead. Pure dead. Milo, be quiet, Baba. Noah should reenact the... with who? I'm a single boy, I'm a single Pringle in a single tube of Pringles. Milo! Silence, though. I'm having a conversation with people. And reenact. I don't know if I would ever reenact anything in this book. Milo, be quiet. Why? Wait, why are you Ben? As someone who I've been friends with for many, many years, like, you could play both parts. I see what you did there. I appreciate that. I could technically... fucking hell. I don't know what else to say about this. But... how's everyone doing in chat? Is everyone doing okay? What's everyone reading or being productive? Take both parts. And the worst thing is it undulates. His thing undulates. Why? And her other response is, this is going to be interesting. First of all, he's 10 feet tall and you're like 5 foot. How? Minecraft tribute to Floyd. I mean, understandable. And I love that tribute that you make. That's going to take a while. Many blocks to place. How long do you think it's going to take you to do that? It could take a while. I'm reading Christopher and His Kind by Christopher Isherwood. Ooh, I'm on page 81. What is it about? I'm going to scavenge dinner and then read some lessons in chemistry. Ooh, chemistry. Chemistry. You can't go wrong with a bit of chemistry. I think, what are you having for dinner? Not too much longer, but oh, that's what, you've worked fast, my friend. You've worked very fast with that. You've worked very fast. It's about Isherwood's life in pre-World War II Berlin. Oh, very nice. Okay, interesting. Awesome. Enjoyed lessons in chemistry. I've never heard of. I mean, it's different from the show, so I'm intrigued to where it will go. You will definitely have to let us know. Definitely let us know. But what I am going to do is I'm going to start the 30-minute timer again for the next sprint, and gonna go let Milo out for a while, and then I need to sort something out for work, and I'll continue reading whatever the hell I am reading. So I will check chat in a moment, you beautiful people. I will be right back. Dinner is chicken with roast veg. That sounds lovely. Where's mine, Elmo? Where's mine? Where's my invitation? That's the camera. I don't know why I'm looking over there. Where's my invitation? But yes, I'll be right back. So, how is everyone? I don't know what to say about what I'm reading. I don't even know how I'm even gonna do the video. I know I want to do one about it, but I don't know how I'm gonna do the video. So Noah, how's it going? I mean, I'm on page 53 out of 81. Don't know what to say about it. There's been some really funny things in it that are genuinely really, really funny. But the rest of it baffles me. The biology of the ogre baffles me as well, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Absolutely baffling. I'm a third of the way through, but it's not as interesting as your book. I don't know if you want to read this, Sue. It's... No, some of the like with the funny bits are with they don't understand each other. He speaks whatever ogre language he bloody speaks, and she just speaks bloody English. But when it changes point of views, it's however they're hearing it is how it's spelled. So when he's listening to her, it's so fucking stupid, and it's funny. It's funny, but when it then goes into the other bits, and I'm like, oh, where's this going? I don't understand how it works. Another 11p. It's always the biology of the creature. No, it's the okay. 10-foot tall ogre, big belly. It hangs over his short. He's huge, right? He's a very large thing. The good thing is it doesn't tell you the proportions of him, but the way that his thingamabob is described, I don't understand how it works. Because it undulates and wiggles like a tongue, apparently. But also at the base, it also has like a little appendage there that's like a suction cup. And that's where his caca comes out of. Not from his actual thing, but from the little suction thing on the side. So I don't know what it So it doesn't make sense. But apparently, because he's like comparing her body to a female's, even though the females don't like him of his kind because he's taller and larger than them. Because normally ogres are her size. So yeah, it says undulate. It said undulate quite a lot of times so far. Yeah, undulate. Like a wiggling tentacle. But apparently the females of his kind, even though he's never had mated with anyone because no one likes him, apparently the females also have suction cups. But I'm assuming that's how it's described. I'm assuming that's where the clitoris would be on female. I don't know what to say about what I'm reading. I don't know. He's 10 foot tall. He's green. He's got tusks and 2 horns that when she touches his horns... Meh. And there was just... I just read, I think you might have saw my face. Okay, because he licked her... not the front entrance, the back entrance. And then she decided to lick his suction cup. And it was the most weirdest thing I've ever read. Yeah, it describes that, by the way, Darkstar, so thank you very much for this. How do I do a video talking about this in a safe way? Because I don't think it's going to be a safe video, and I don't know how to talk about it. No, I love horns, right? You can't go wrong with horns. She uses the horns, right? Which are what they're there for. I don't know what else to say. When she touches his horns, you should be the soundbite for you. It should be on... When I stream on Discord, I have actual sound bites of weird noises that people have been like, that needs to be a sound noise. So I might have to add that one to it. Mine certainly isn't going to be safe at all. Mine can't be safe. I'm going to definitely talk about the really funny bits, because I've highlighted some of the Kindle that had me, like, cackling like a little school child. Like a wee little schoolgirl. But the rest of it, I'm just like, oh my god. I don't know what to say. It ruined Santa for me, so now I get to ruin it for all my viewers. It's only fair. That is true. I've read orc romance. I like orcs, right? Ogres are... I don't like ogres. This is a whole different thing. It's not that he looks like Shrek. It's not Shrek at all. Here's the thing though, right? The ogres eat bones, right? And he does not like meat or blood. He's very squeamish about blood. So when she decides to cook some meat, when he tried to feed her bones, he was literally trying not to throw up. This huge 10-foot tall, belly, flabby ogre. Just go full out with the video and give all the trigger warnings so people know. Okay, fair. I will do that. It's going to be, I don't know. Okay, trigger warnings. Okay. There'll be warnings of there's going to be foul language in this, talking about these things and these body parts and weird things going on. So yours was a smut about Santa, wasn't it? How does that work out? It's girthy. What? It's not the... I don't know. No, I'm going to have Shrek May watch tonight. I've not seen Shrek for a while. It's been a few years since I've watched Shrek. I love Shrek. Don't know how I feel about how everyone looks in the new Shrek movie that's going to be coming out, because they've changed how they look. That'll be interesting. But I don't think I'm going to be looking at Shrek for a while going, I don't know what else to say. What else would you like to know about what I've read so far? Because we're so far to finishing this. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. I remember that being a thing. Oh, it used to drive me nuts when people used to come into my streams just saying that over and over again. I'd be like, what is this? And then they made me watch the video of what it's from, and I was like, I am now traumatized. Oh my god, that video was mental and unhinged on YouTube. There's a whole new meaning to Santa coming down your chimney and going for a ride in the sleigh. I don't think I'll be reading your book. I have 3 of the movies, good for giggles. They're good movies, they're really good movies. Like, the Shrek movies are fantastic. Worried about the 4th one, but I'm excited for it either way because it's Shrek, they're funny. So I'm thinking, we'll do another sprint, another 30 minutes of reading. I'll finish this book by then. I'll be able to tell you how many stars I'm going to give it, because I don't fucking know. I miss unhinged internet. I do too. God, I don't know. The internet these days compared to how weird it was back then is a whole different thing though, isn't it? You have to agree with that. Like, bizarre. This is just us showing our age though, Witchy. Soak that in. That's us showing our age. Oh, we used to watch videos and used to be like 480 like p or something like that. And we thought it was really good like quality, and now we've got this quality that we've got. And then we go back and watch videos in default and we're like, ugh. Someone has to read Pushing Cushions. I still have to read that. I don't have it yet. I will. Is it on the Kindle? I'm assuming it's on Kindle. Let's have a look. Let me just have a quick look on Amazon. Aging is very much a privilege. I lost my best friend when she was 27. I was 27 at the time as well. How many years ago was that? 8 years ago. And every now and then it hits me that I'm getting older, but she's not. And that literally destroys me because she was fucking fantastic. She was amazing. Like, seriously. I can't spell the book. How do you spell it? That's not how you do it. I can't spell, apparently. But yeah, it definitely is a privilege. A lot of people don't have that privilege, and I've lost a few friends. I've lost 3, I think. The youngest one was, I think, around... I was 22. He was, I think, around 27. And the hospital misdiagnosed him, and within a week he was gone. I can't find it on Amazon. It's probably for a good reason. Yeah, it is, and sometimes it hits me because I've got a book, our high school leavers book. Like, I had a customized one. I've got it in my drawer, and it's pictures of us, and it baffles me because we fell out of word for a little bit, and then we got back into contact with each other, and it was like nothing changed, nothing happened. But then she disappeared because she kind of went AFK for a while because she got into a bad situation because of drugs. And it was her boyfriend at the time who got her into it, and she was like, I need to stop and get away. So what she did was she moved away. She didn't let anyone know where she was because she wanted to basically come clean, deal with it on her own. And she was doing it. And then he found her, and he gave her some fucked up drugs that killed her. And then he did a runner, and then the police got him, and he's in fucking jail now. But, you know, I'm never going to see her again. She's always going to be 27 when she should be the same age as me, getting married and shit. Maybe even having kids and stuff like that. Hurts, you know? Same with a friend, she was 47 and 3 young kids. It fucking sucks, like, even that's still fucking young. Like, because we lived for so long now compared to many years ago. Like, devastating. I lost a friend right after we graduated high school. She was 19. It's wild to think that she's gone longer. That's bizarre. It shouldn't happen. It really shouldn't happen. You know? It's just, it's soul crushing. It makes my heart hurt. Yeah, I lost 3 people 2 years ago. Only one of them, my grandfather, was 98. The other 2 were younger than me. One was disease, one by his own hand. It was, yeah, like, I've had friends attempt to do that. Like, obviously I'm sorry for everyone's loss. It's awful. It shouldn't happen, even with age being 98, you know. But it's still sad. It's still heart crushing. The other 2, that sucks, obviously, from disease and obviously by his own hands. Like, there's nothing I can say that can do that thing. But I've gone through friends who have attempted that, quite a few of them. Even I've attempted it in the past when I was mentally unwell. The worst thing is the help that we need, we don't have. And there's this weird, strange taboo about talking about it, and it shouldn't exist. Here's the thing though. We go to hospitals for broken bones and hearts that don't work properly and other things. But when it comes to mental health, we don't really have anything for that, and it's not talked about. Like, yeah, you'll see the odd advert on YouTube, or a random advert just shows up like once every 5 years about it on TV or something like that. But the knowledge and the talk about it just isn't there. Exactly, Ben. Exactly. Love you, dude. I absolutely love you for that. But the fact that it's not like, there's nothing really set in stone. Like, yeah, oh, you can go to therapy, you can go to a psychiatrist, and it's like, first of all, there's waiting lists where there shouldn't be, because it just takes that one moment to slip, you know? I am one of the people who, like, even Cobalt Dragon Elaine will say, I do that thing, I borrow my emotions, I bury my head in the sand like an ostrich, and I just, because that's how I was brought up, you know? Like, going to my mum and dad and stuff, it was make a joke about it and get over it. And that's pretty much like where it is. If I went to them for help, there was no help there for me, you know? And that's sad. Like, the friends that I've created, even through BookTube, like Ben, who I work with, and obviously the people in here, like, I don't tell them things, but I know that I can. But I think it's getting out, because I've been stuck in that cycle. I think a lot of people go into that cycle. It's hard to get out of it, but I try. Speaking of, I'm like, no, I'm okay. I've made lists of what I want to talk to the doctor about. Thank you, Ben. Yeah. It is the norm for a lot of people, and it shouldn't be, you know, but we'll get there eventually. It's pretty much, it's difficult to break out of the cycle after you've been in it for so many years, you know, because it's always your go-to, your thing. And it's difficult to break out of that, but we try. We know that we have the people around us if we have them. And even if you don't, people can always message me or something, and I'll listen. You know? But But it's just sad that the help that we need for. Oh, I found the book it was on Kindle Unlimited. I'll add it now to it. There you go, Pushing Cushions. What to send back? I will send back this book. There you go, I'm Pushing Cushions on my Kindle. But we got a bit heavy there. Agreed, Noah. Someone here lost daughter by her own hand, 6 months away. Yeah. You know what it is, though? It's also the fact that not only is there the waiting, but it's also you have to pay for it. Here in the UK, we have the NHS. We're very lucky for that, We don't have the things that happen in America. But there's still the wait, but it also depends when it comes to mental health. My dad is not a well man, physically or mentally. He is not a well man. Like, there's been times where I've been like, am I going to go to his? Because I've got a key to his. If I go to his, am I going to find him? And even my mum and my sister have said, you will be the one to find him, and when you do, you'll have to let us know. And I'm like, no, I'm just going to ring fucking ambulance and shit like that. The fact that that is a conversation I have had recently with my mum and dad when trying to get my dad into counselling, because not only there's the wait, but because of how much he earned that year before he lost his job, they were like, oh, you need to pay X amount while we also waiting. And it's like, shouldn't have to. And have a doctor just walk past and stick a needle in my hand with no warning. Yeah, that was a thing. God, I'll never forget that, Ben. That was a period, wasn't it, bud? What the fuck is this world, I just can't believe I've had that conversation with my mum and my sister, and it's like, yeah, you will. I was like, oh, great. So every time I go around, I make sure I'm mentally prepared. As slow as the night was, it was funny. It was a very low night, my dude. But look at you now. You're happy. You've done well in your job. You've got a mortgage, I believe. You're with someone that you absolutely fucking love. You're thriving, my friend. And I couldn't be happier. Even though we don't play as much games or talk as much as we used to, like, I'm fucking proud of you. Look at you. Compared to that night and now, like, fucking love you. Also, hey Ren, how you doing? We've had a pretty much a weird, deep moment chat. Same sadly here in Canada, yes, free but not helpful if you can't get in. Yeah, pisses me off. It seriously is. Like, oh, I forgot your It's ridiculous. Then the counsellors came round and Noah was sat in my dressing room. Yeah, I was there. And then I had to be the adult. And then we had to talk about some heavy things in that room, didn't we, Ben? But we got there. I love you to bits, dude. Like, I'm just glad you had the thought to send that message when you did it. So then, A, I could get the police and ambulance around, and then I could get in a taxi and come to the hospital and meet you and be there for you. Listen to The Second Death of Lot by Villa Baveleno. What is that? Weird deep moments, I love those. We need to have them every now and then, because we've all gone through something, and it's also the fact that it's also that reminder that our circumstances may not be the same, but there's people out there who understand to some extent, so you're not really alone, It's good to have these moments, and to just, even if you have to put it on a sticky note and put it onto the side of your fucking screen, like, you may feel alone and shit, you may feel unhinged or depressed or homesick for something you don't understand, even though you're in your home at that point, or even just getting out of bed is difficult because it's just too much. Like, and sometimes that can happen even without reason. There doesn't always have to be a reason to have them low dips or anything. You're not alone. Everyone's gone through something, and we all know to some extent what it can feel like. So no one's ever alone, and if all you need to do is reach out. It doesn't have to be to family and friends if you don't feel comfortable with it. You don't have to go to a stranger. There's people in the community, in the Discord and other people. Like, when you have a dip or anything, just be like, hey, I'm not feeling too great. I'll be like, cool, do you want to chill out? Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to watch something together? Like we can just hang out. We can find other things to do or to take your mind off things, It's as simple as that. When the mental health people asked me if I regretted doing it, I had to say no, because I was still there and learned from the experience. Wait, what? I had to say no. Well, that's the thing. It's, you have to be honest about that. And I bet they're used to people saying yes, but it's also the fact that you have to appreciate, A, you're being honest, Ben, and the fact that you're just like, I learned from it. Like, yeah. Like, absolutely. We pause to have moments of conversations. Why I have my caring tree. I love that you did a caring tree. You need to show more of that. Yeah, exactly. So it's a reminder on the poop days. I think having something like that, I think people should do that. Have a caring tree. Or even a jar that when something good has happened in a day, just write it down, put it in a jar. And you keep doing it on days that you have a good day on. And when you have a low moment, open that fucking jar, pull out a piece of paper and go through it and read it and stuff and be like, oh yeah. And then you can be like, I feel a little bit better. You know, it's the little things do a lot even if you don't think they will. This went deep. This went really deep. But, you know, it's talk about these things. Yeah. Is everyone ready for another 30-minute sprint so I can finish this book? But then you're coming around on Saturday. Do you know what time you're coming around on Saturday? You have a gratitude. I can't English. Is that my phone going off? It is. A gratitude jar as well. I think that's lovely. Oh, like no, I'm still coming. Yeah. I was asking if you're still coming Saturday morning. What time are you coming, my friend? Do you want a cup of tea or coffee when you arrive? I didn't. No. It's not a group existential crisis. I think it's important to talk about these things. That's why I was like fully into it. You know, saying it'll take you about 30-40 minutes to arrive ish. So maybe just past 9 or something. I'll just need to make sure I'm awake. 9:30. Okay, perfect. I'll make sure I'm awake. I'll set 10 alarms for 8. But yeah, never apologise for that. I think it's important to talk about these things, even if it's just you being like, I had a good day, and I'm like, let's talk about it, or let's talk about something funny that can take your mind off it. It's fine. It felt good to share. It's good to share about these things. It's good to unload, even if it's just like in the chat. You know, it's still something. Index cards with various sayings all over the house. There we go. That's what we all need to do. I might start doing that. Or just sticky notes. Post-it notes. Stick them everywhere, even on the dog. But yeah, Ben, do you want tea? Do you want coffee? Do you want biscuits to dip in? So I know to go get some. But I'm going to start. Ooh, now that I have a decently paying job, I can start planning a trip. There you go. Absolutely, Witchy. Absolutely. Do things that you want to do. Take the moments for yourself. You know? It's the small things in life. Appreciate them. But I'm going to start the timer. I don't really drink hot drinks, so I'll be okay. Thanks, brother. It's all good. Unless you want me to. Do you want water? Coke? Cans? Fanta? No alcohol for you, you're driving. But I'm going to start a 30-minute timer, and I will keep an eye on the chat like always. Let me finish this goddamn book. Let's do this. Right, I finished the book. I finished it. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna say now I'm giving it 3 stars, not because of the stuff that happens into it, but mainly because it made me bloody laugh at the stupid things it was writing for what each character was hearing from each other because they couldn't communicate. And that's all I gotta say for it. I've got it highlighted on my Kindle that has automatically gone across to Goodreads that people can see, and then the little comments I typed on the Kindle about what? It made me laugh. That's the main thing. Apparently people love it, they think it's really sweet. I was going through the comments in it and people's ratings. I don't know what to say about it. Its main ratings is 4 to 3 stars. Mainly 4 stars at 278. And then 272 people are 3 stars, and 168 put it as 5 stars. The top comment is Shrek, but make it wholesome and cheesy and sexy. But it's not. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's all I can say about it, really. It's an experience to read. Would I recommend this? If you're looking for something, okay, so this is going to be something weird, right? If you want something to have a laugh at, read it. If you want something that wants other things, don't read it. On the Kindle, not in the book, because I don't have the physical book. Just so we all know. But bath time, very nice Ben. I will be ending the sprint in a minute. I'm going to be stopping it because I've read my book. I need a break. Have a good bath, my friend, my brother, mother. But thank you all so much for joining me on this experience of No Getting Over You. I don't know why it's called that. I know he's an ogre, but it also doesn't make sense as to why it's called that. But that's all I'm going to say about it. It's funny. It's funny in the wrong reasons, and I appreciate it for the wrong reasons. I love that more weird books are beginning to become more mainstream. It really is. If you're looking for a book to laugh at, this is really funny. If you want it for the smart, I wasn't titillated by it. I just found it really confusing. Because it didn't make sense. And the fact that thing's undulated. Thank you for the sprint. Thank you for joining. And thank you for joining on our deep conversations that we've had on this fine night. I'm guessing there's a play in words of No Getting Over You. Yeah, it really is. But obviously because he's an ogre. But not really an ogre. No, you haven't played after the ending. He's something else. I don't know what he is. It never really explains. Thank you, Prince. Until next time. Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining. Hopefully, I should have some sprints coming up next week. But if I don't see you before Christmas, I hope you all have an amazing Christmas. Okay? Look after yourselves. Have an amazing Christmas and a good New Year and all that jazz. And really look after yourselves. Okay? But yeah, thank you for joining. You're all awesome and amazing. Much love towards you. Well, you can probably hear Milo coughing in the background. I don't know what he's coughing over. But, yeah, look after yourselves and thank you again. You're all amazing, you're all awesome, and I will see you all next time. It was nice thank you for jumping on. I appreciate it, Witcher. You're all amazing. It's been a good laugh today. It's been a good 2.5 hours of just randomness, and we all appreciate it. But yeah, I will leave you all to it. Have a good night or day, wherever you are. Much love.